Hey there, this is Gone Girl. I've just been up all night thinking that, you know, wanting to leave is very high priority on my list of things to do. I've been in a different community from ours, and I've actually been enjoying it. I almost feel guilty because I'm temporary, but this community, Dolly Vision, has given me so much happiness and joy because Jimmy lets me be part of the show and the call-ins, and he never makes me feel guilty for calling in. It's a call-in show, and sometimes I call more than once. And there's another person, Rose, in there, and her and I have some things in common and things so not in common. And yet we can coexist together, and it's quite a nice dynamic. Um, Jimmy, in, who runs Dolly Vision, has made me feel a part of something which I haven't felt for in a long time. Yes, I was a part of the true crime community and slash drama, trauma community, but I never felt a sense of belonging. Um, I was always kind of like the outside looking in. Uh, but this new community has sparked some bit of life in me that I didn't expect. You know, I had one foot out of the door and the other one half in and half out of the door, and now I'm having to rethink things. See, I may not have a life in my real life at all, but social media has given me kind of like an alternate universe of a life. But I feel guilty because the communities I've left had such awesome people in them. They really did. The only thing is I was drowning in their fights. I was drowning in their emotional baggage from the fighting in the true crime trauma. We called it trauma community because there's more trauma than there is anything else. And that's why I backed away. But I backed away because I was leaving. It's so hard to make a decision on that now because I've been given an opportunity to have a voice, not just in a chat, actually be part of the conversation that's going on in a community. And that's what I really needed because when you don't have a life, the worst thing is getting your voice taken away, where you have nobody to talk to, nobody to run ideas off, and no real reason to think at all, to be honest. My life is pretty mindless. I wake up, try to get through the day with pain and headaches and all the physical symptoms that I was just numbingly watching things, but I was not actually involved. But in a few short weeks, I've had an opportunity to be able to discuss topics and not from the chat, like to actually be connected to what was going on the channel. And that really has boosted my spirits. So that's the conundrum. Now I'm half in the door, half out the door. Thank goodness there's no time limit on the maid service. And I don't mean cleaning my house. I mean the doctor assisted suicide. And to be honest, I always was having it as an ace in my back pocket because you could only apply while you were mentally competent. So I had a brief window of that because I never knew what was going to happen as these injuries progress, as well as other issues. I have more issues than Maclean's magazine. So I don't know. I don't know where it stands. I'm kind of living moment to moment to moment. You know, yes, my family has backed away, but I don't blame them. I never would. I know they're hurt, and that's on me. But they don't realize what I have to live with. When you live with an addict, it's not easy. And yes, the rest of the family can blame me. The only thing I'm actually guilty of is enabling him because he's in my house. And I try to make it work. So for that, yes, I am enabling. But on his good days, he's good to me. He may not be taking care of me at all. And I mean, pictures can prove it. I've sent them to a few people. But I know that that's why my daughter's upset with me for many reasons. But I love her. She is a great kid. She's awesome. She's an awesome mother. Like, she really is. She's a jack of all trades. She's extremely intelligent. She's a full time mom. She works full time. And she goes to university full time at night. So you can't ask for a better kid. Absolutely. I'm so totally proud of her. I wish she didn't dislike me so much, but that's okay. You have to let your kids grow and change and evolve. They have every right to be the way they are. Sad but true. I think that's going to be my biggest heartache. I know it is my biggest heartache. It shatters my heart to a million pieces. It will never be fixed. I talked to my mom and I said, even the accident didn't shatter my heart the way this family breakup did. Nothing could be worse. But as I say, I'm going to give it a little bit, see where this goes. I'm a lousy YouTuber because I don't know how to edit. I can't go live, I don't think. I don't know anything about YouTube, to be honest. I'm just winging it. Technology is not my strong point. And having hit my head one too many times, especially at the accident, after having a brain tumor at 9 months old and then having plates in your head and then whacking your head on the pavement. Yeah, yeah. Your brains are a little frazzled, and mine are a little scrambled. Kind of like scrambled eggs, without the cheese. I like cheese. So, anyways, I just thought I would just ramble here for a minute. And hopefully, if I can become part of a community where I have a voice and people want to hear what I say and want to know what I think, this might be the bridge that I need to keep going. So, wish me luck. This is Gone Girl. She's gone.